Back to school bliss. Is there even such a thing? Well, I'm going to share with you on this podcast that there is. I've found it, I've tried it, I've tested it, and my clients have tried and tested it, and it actually does exist. So I remember getting the kids ready for school, and it would be a constant battle each morning. Please have your breakfast. Please get dressed. Where are your shoes? Where is your hat? What did you do with your drink bottle? What's going on? And it was just be a constant battle each day. And I just observed myself one morning in the car, in the garage, beeping the horn, like going, hurry up! And this panic and totally in my head in the whole experience and overwhelm. And the kids are frightened and they look scared and that their brains aren't working because I'm going crazy and their threat responses through the roof and things just aren't okay. So that evening I was up working late, doing some process mapping, and that's when the light bulb went off. It's like, this is how I can get business excellence principles and process mapping and combine that with my family life, and things will be really smooth. So that's what I did. I actually designed a process for the morning. It was called Get Ready in the Morning process. And I actually took my children through the steps as I would when I'm coaching a leadership team in, standard flow charts. So this is how it goes. So if you're a mum, a dad, a carer, and you have this frustration with getting the kids ready in the morning, here's how we do it. So it's just a standard flow chart. So what you need to do is get a stack of cool post-it notes. If you don't have that, just grab some paper off the printer. It's printed on one side, doesn't matter. Just rip it up into little squares. But we just want a square and ideally fun colors so the kids can play with it. And if you have a number of children, I'd get a child to use each color. And so I start with, here we go. What we do is we define the process. Okay, kids, we're going to work out all the things we need to do to get ready in the morning. And we make it like a game, right? Let's play a game. It's a guessing game. Who can guess all the things we need to do to get ready for school? And they're like, I know, brush my teeth. Yes. And I eat my breakfast. Yeah. And put my shoes on. Mm-hmm. Find my hat. Great work. Put some sunscreen on. Yes. Feed the cats. Awesome. And so they're trying to get points. Like, I've got more ideas than you. You let them go. And then if they've missed something, you say, oh, what do you think about making your bed? Oh, yeah. What did we think about putting your breakfast plates in the dishwasher? Oh, yeah, that's a bonus point. Get them to work it all out. Make sure they've got all the steps that you feel you need to be calm, okay, and that they feel they need to be supported. Then the next step is say, now who can put them in order? Do we get dressed and brush our teeth and then eat our breakfast? And like, no, we don't do that, Mum. We eat our breakfast first. Oh, okay, cool. So here we are where they're working out the sequence. So we know what sequence we need in the day for them to feel supported and calm and for us to get, them off to school well. Let them be part of the sequence, feel in, ask them why one thing becomes before another. Oh, so why would you make your bed and then get dressed? Oh, because I like to lay my clothes out on my neat bed. Well, that's interesting. And we find out things about our kids along the way. So then we've got the steps and then we've got the sequence and then we go about getting it up on the wall. So we can do this a few ways. The first way I did it is I just got a frame from a discount store. In Australia, we have a place called Kmart. Just a poster size A1, just a plain white frame. And then I got some beautiful wrapping paper that I used as a background, and I put the wrapping paper inside the frame and I put it up on the wall like a beautiful whiteboard. So it actually looks like a piece of art. And then what I did is I wrote the steps on the board. So I'd write my child's name and then I'd put, whatever, get breakfast, get dressed, whatever sequence we agreed in. And at the end of the sequence, so it goes left to right, I would have like a reward, like a picture. And for the young kids, it was a TV. When my daughter was really young, she couldn't read words, so she had pictures. So we went through magazines and found pictures that made sense to her. We printed out some pictures from a computer as well. And she had pictures, so she would just do the pictures and tick them off, and my oldest daughter would read the words and just go left to right. That's the breakfast routine. when we do that, we have our free time, which, you know, for my daughter was watching Disney, and for my older daughter was iPad time. So that's how we roll. There's no free time till we've done all the things we need to do in the morning sequence. So we've brought that back this year. We're a little bit more advanced. We've gone into like a software system. We just use Canva, which is totally free. So Canva, Canva, and just click on reward charts and heaps of them come up. And my kids have just picked the pictures that they want. If you do want to check out the pictures just after this podcast, just send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook, and my team can send that to you. We also have a PDF of the process as well. So now for Ready for School, we have the morning routine up on the fridge. They know what they need to do. I've laminated it. So the intent for me is actually to have it as a placemat for them. So as they're eating their breakfast, which is their first thing to do, they can just reinforce what they've got to do. They tick it off. When they get to the end, they're in free time. And then if they've hit that chart for the week, then they get a reward. So I'm not really into just giving rewards for children, but when I'm teaching them a new process and my son's starting school this week, I think it will really help. So I'd love to know how you're going with it. That is the Back to School Bliss, where, you know, process mapping and children come together. So it's so cool to bring like my leadership and development and process mapping training to all the parents and seeing how that works in their work life. So I hope this has been of so much value for you. Take care. God bless. Have an absolutely beautiful day. And thanks for tuning in.